Hello everyone, my name is Lucifer and welcome back to Corpse Party. No wait, Corpse Factory. That's the game. That's the correct game. There we go. Welcome back to Corpse Factory. Last we left off, if you want to check out the previous episodes, links below, but I'd recommend checking it out to catch up with the story. So far, I think last episode we found out that Nodosikawa? I forgot her name already. God damn it. But she's trying to manipulate Koji into giving her cadavers so she can use it for her work, quote unquote. Well, hobby, rather. Tomoe and Noriko. Noriko, that's her name. Yay! I'm finally good at knowing names. Are now friends. And theory is different now. I think that Nishija, the male coworker dude who is dating Tomoe, he might have been forcefully assaulted by Ida, something like that, or maybe attempted to, and I think he might have given Corpse Girl Ida's message, maybe, who knows? But then again, the Corpse Girl Noriko didn't receive Ida's face, so I don't know. Might have been a dumb thing. It might be that he gave his thing to Noriko. He might have given Corpse Girl Noriko's face. After all, who knows? I'm sorry. I'm a bit all over the place right now. I'm recording this at a very bad time, as is the norm over in this channel. But yeah. So hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a great day. And yeah, video time. Let's actually play the game. Yeehaw! I don't know why I'm yeehawing. Let's go. The weekend is here, and despite my desire to stay inside my apartment with the doors locked and windows closed, I find myself at the mall shopping for a new phone charger. My current charger gave up on me at midnight, and now my phone is running dangerously low on life power. I tried plugging it into different outlets. I tried plugging it into my laptop, but nothing I did gave my device even the slightest amount of charge. This is why you need to have a master's in electrical engineering to charge your phones properly. Everyone knows that, right? Yeah. I thought for sure I had a spare charger lying around, but I turned my apartment inside out trying to find it. Couldn't even find the right type in my drawer of burner phones. That's concerning. Maybe Corpse Girl took over and now she owns the charger and she's holding it hostage. Who knows? Who's to say at this point, right? So either the charger has died, which is the best case scenario, or my phone has become faulty. I hope the latter is not the case because I really can't afford to purchase a new one. You have a basket full of phones. What are you talking about? You don't need a new one. Getting it repaired is out of the question. I refuse to hand it over to somebody for a day or two and go without it. Well, that's better than losing it forever. I mean, repairing it would cost less in some cases. Nowadays, it's more like repairing it just costs more than getting the phone itself. So, horror hell shop. There we go. So I'm hedging my bets on the issue being with the charger. If I can buy a new one, all my problems should be solved. This is what I tell myself as I scurry through the crowded mall, dodging left and right to avoid careless people trying to bump into me. I know there's an electronics store around here somewhere. I wonder where. I wonder if this pillar is pointing towards an electronics store around here, but who knows? I mean, okay, there's 3 pillars pointing towards it. Okay, never mind. Oh, all the pillars have electronic stores over here. It must be the most popular electronic stores in the world. Even in a discount store will probably have a budget charger that'll still fit my device. I just want to find what I'm looking for and get out of this place. As I'm blindly navigating the area, I think back to last night when I first noticed my phone was no longer charging. I had been browsing through the obituary newsfeed, searching desperately for a sign of my latest victim's demise. Oh yeah, that's her. That's right. Oh no. No clues came up. There were countless of new obituaries, of course. This is a big country, and new people die every day, but very few matched the description of my victim. The obituaries that did match had photos included, but none of them looked remotely like the twin women. It was a dead end after dead end. I might have to just accept the fact that this latest request will go unfulfilled. You know, it could have been an old image, and maybe they received an old image and they were suspicious and nothing happened about it. I don't know. Who knows? But accepting it makes me angry. Very, very angry. I find myself stomping through the mall more often than simply walking. A few people glance at me, but I don't pay heed. I wanted that woman to die. I wanted her twin sister to rejoice or despair. at the fate that befell her own flesh and blood. I wanted her to feel the fear seeing her own corpse in a photo. I wanted her to feel the cold and clammy hands of death tugging at her skirt, whispering to her, inviting her to spiral down and down and down and down and down. That's a lot of downs there. To spiral down and just die. To give up, to die, to spiral down, to die. To spiral out of control. I wanted her to die. I wanted her to die. I want her to die. I'm getting too worked up about this. The music's also gone now. The music's also gone now. Oh, it's just repeating, maybe? I don't know. Spiral down, down, down.
Why didn't you die?
I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know anymore. Who knows?
Why didn't you die?
My head is foggy. My senses blurred. My face hot. My hands cold. You know, honestly, this is a very reaction that you would expect because she's wanted this for a while, and it hasn't happened before. But after the successful deaths of the past few people, she would probably have a strong reaction like this. So yeah, it makes sense. All right, this is not creepy or scary in any way, shape, or form at all. Yeah. I repeat the mantra through gritted teeth.
Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die?
Might want to tone it down there. You don't want everyone to hear you. I fall to my knees and scream at the top of my lungs. Oh, this part. In the middle of the mall. Okay, this was also in the intro. Okay, there you go. That's...
Why didn't you die?
That's a bit of a tad strong reaction to have in public. Just saying.
Why didn't you fucking die?
What the hell? Damn, she's having a full meltdown.
Can we get a security guard down here, please?
Well...
Die, 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 die!
Is she going to kill somebody?
She wants to at least.
I'm scared. I'll kill her.
Oh no.
I'll find her. I'll find her.
I taste blood in my mouth. My tongue is numb. My teeth chatter. I'll find that twin bitch. I'll find that twin bro. I'll find that twin bro. I gotta censor myself. Oh no. I'll kill her myself. I'll kill her myself. I'll kill her myself.
I'll kill her. I'll kill her.
This is a very strong reaction to this.
All right. That's enough.
Oh, wow. Okay, I thought she was booted in the face. Well, this is a start to an episode. I mean, I wasn't expecting to start this strongly, but hey, welcome to the game, guys. I hope you're having a great time. Smash that like and subscribe if you're having a grand old time. And on that note, I'm gonna go and awkwardly segue back into the game now. I suck at being a YouTuber. Here we go. My arms are restrained behind my back, and all I can see in my blurry vision is the checkered, tiled floor of the mall. Okay, so she was booted in the face, but the floor booted her opposite to the face. I'm not making any sense. I realized that.
You're coming with me.
That's what she said. God damn, I hate myself. My limp form is tugged backwards and my head lolls to the side. I shut my eyes and let the blackness envelop me. Oh, okay, I'm Batman. Oh, wow, hi. A stinging cold ice pack bites against my cheek and rudely awakens me from my stupor. I gotta say, that's a fancy looking server computer right there. I mean, god damn, that's not getting any airflow, but oh, that looks cool. Also, is that one thing powering 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, so 15 plus 4, 20 monitors. Okay, I know it's 19, but I'm rounding up for dramatic effect, all right? It's powering up 20 monitors, this one thing. Oh my gosh, that GPU must be dying. Gosh. I don't know where I am. It's kind of obvious. It's called a security room. You clearly haven't played enough FNAF, but hey, luckily we're all aficionados here, you know? I don't remember why I'm here, but the sudden chill spreading across my face is nice, almost soothing. I realize that somebody, a tall man, is holding an ice pack to my cheek and he motions for me to take a hold of it myself. I reach a sluggish hand to grab the ice pack and continue to press it against my skin. The man walks around the chair. I'm seated in and stands behind a simple wooden desk to face me. This music is really familiar. Wait, I can... Here we go. This music is really familiar. Let me know if you guys recognize this music, because I think I recognize it from another game. Maybe Corpse Party, actually? I don't know. I've heard this music in another game, or I could just be losing my mind, who knows. At this point, I wouldn't bet on it. Alright, here we go. The man walks around the chair I'm seated in and stands behind a simple wooden desk to face me.
You can imagine my surprise when I recognized you.
Oh? Did we go on murdering sprees together a couple of years ago? I mean, I wouldn't remember that, just, another Tuesday for me. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Huh?
Huh? Opening my mouth in an attempt to talk causes a dull ache in my jaw.
I apologize for treating you so roughly.
Thank you. You're so kind and nice. Oh, that's awesome. You're awesome.
The only reason I haven't called for the police is because I want to give you the opportunity to calm down and explain yourself.
No. I refuse. I refuse. I simply refuse that. This guy, I know him. But from where? It's Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, of course. It took me some time because I'm not used to seeing the security uniform. This is Kenji Ogawa. The very same guy who lives in my apartment. Ah! The nice guy who greets me in the stairwell. Okay, that's pretty cool. The father of sweet little Momo.
Mr. Ogawa?
Yeah, neat.
Ah, so you are completely out of it.
Are you British? I think he's British.
Where am I?
In the pub. Yeah, definitely.
This is the mall security office. You caused quite a scene, Nariko.
Yeah, and now she has to explain herself because she caused a scene. How sad.
A scene?
You don't remember.
Or does she? Dun dun dun.
Well, give it some time. I'm sure it'll come back to you.
I'm sure, indeed. I tried to think hard about the circumstances that led me here. I remember something about visiting the mall to buy a phone charger, but I don't think I ever found the store I was looking for. Some kind of anger or fear or something. Some familiar primal emotion got the better of me.
Listen, Nariko.
That was a loud
I've always
noise.
thought you were
Wow.
a sweet girl. And Momo looks up to you, you know.
I don't think she should. I think Momo should have the opposite reaction to Noriko.
Please, tell me that you're just not feeling well. Please tell me the things you were screaming aren't true.
Sure. Definitely. Uh-huh. The thing that was screaming? An image of a smiling woman flashes in my mind. A twin woman with beautiful features and lovely hair. The victim. The one who didn't die. That's right. I remember now. I lost my cool. I became so overwhelmed in frustration that she didn't die. I must have broken down and unleashed my anger here, right in the mall. Stupid, 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 stupid. I agree. Very dumb. Very, very dumb. This is all because I went outside. I went somewhere I don't normally go. I'm usually fine about going to the office. It's familiar. The convenience store is fine too. In fact, my whole meticulous planned morning routine rarely bothers me. I mean, in order for a place to become familiar, you need to go to a new place first, and then eventually that becomes familiar. So just saying. But the shopping mall, what was I thinking? I haven't been keeping up with my medication. Even if I was on top of it, going somewhere out of my comfort zone is always a risk. I need to start regulating my intake. Taking a pill or two every other day, or when I feel like it isn't going to help me. Skipping days at a time or just popping a few in my mouth when I need to leave the house isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. That is true. Chemicals are not to be messed with. I need to follow the guidelines. I need to keep a strict schedule of what I take what. Damn it, Noriko. I'm supposed to be calm at all times, stoic, unflinching, Noriko. The more you bottle up, the more it's gonna explode. Everyone knows that. Not everyone follows it, but everyone knows that. What the heck am I doing?
Nariko, you still look a bit flustered. Do you want to lie down for a bit before talking to me?
I don't know, do I?
No.
Oh?
Okay. Well, do you want to explain what happened?
I had a mental psychotic breakdown. I saw Vanny come by the other day, just dancing around, lollygagging in the other apartment, and that drove me insane, just thinking about how Vanny was still alive. Yeah. So many theories. A game theory.
No.
No.
I never took you for a troublemaker.
Well, troublemakers are cool nowadays, so, you gotta go with the crowd. You know how it is,
Please,
right?
Nariko, I'm begging you. Don't make me call the police. You were screaming about killing somebody. You were manic. You can't just act like that in public. You scared 100 people just trying to make their way through the mall. You scared me.
A knock at the door. A knock at the door causes Kenji to flinch.
Ogawa, may I enter?
May I enter?
Ah, yes. Please come in, Mr. Fujikawa.
Why does Fujikawa sound familiar? The metal door separating the security room from the real world opens with a screech. You look like an anime villain. A broad, intimidating man enters the small room and displaces all the air inside. I feel like I'm gonna suffocate.
This, sir?
No. No.
Yes, sir. She's calm now.
Indeed.
Okay. The man who seems to be some sort of I can't say words detective looks me up and down with a sour expression.
Miss, your name?
Deathball 68982. Yeah. I don't answer him.
I see.
I want a lawyer. Yeah, that's right.
Sir, if I may, this is Nariko Kurosawa. She's an
Well,
acquaintance.
way to blow my cover, dude. I was trying to go undercover.
Is that so? An acquaintance? Well, that speaks volumes about your personal life.
Not
Ogawa.
really. You can't always choose who you're acquainted with.
Sir,
Leave us be. I wish to talk to her.
He sounds like an evil magician. Is that just me? Now's your time to comment down and think what you think of him.
yes, Mr. Fujikawa.
Does he sound like an evil wizard, like from a D&D campaign? Who knows? Kenji bows, the grim smile cracking under her fear. Wait, what? Under fear as he exits the room. Okay, he's afraid of him. I think we should start running as soon as possible. The detective, or whatever he is, towers over me. He pulls out a badge from inside his jacket and flashes it at me.
My name is Fujikawa. I'm a detective, an investigator for the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department.
Wait a minute. No, the dude said he wasn't gonna call the police. He lied to us. Ah.
You must understand that we take death threats very seriously in the police force.
Don't. No.
Excuse me, but Kenji said he didn't call the police.
Kenji? Ah, Ogawa. Well, never mind what he said.
Oh.
I was here already in regards to another case. I happened to witness your little
No, you didn't.
outburst.
It was all subliminal messaging.
Ogawa
Blah, blah,
was
blah,
kind
blah.
enough to allow me a moment to interview you personally.
Oh, yay.
Right. So, what do you want to talk about?
Listen, if I were in your shoes, I'd drop the sardonic act. I have reasonable grounds to arrest you here and now.
Okay. His voice drips with pure venom. This guy isn't joking around. I squirm a little in my seat and remove the cold ice pack from my face.
Now, Miss Kurosawa, would you please explain to me who you are threatening to kill?
There is one plant which lives in my apartment, and in my dreams it comes to me as a figurative woman, and it tries to take away all my candy, and it's just so rude. Am I right? Okay, that's another loud sound in the background. Here we go. A wave of dread washes over me as the reality of my current situation starts to sink in. If I don't fly straight and narrow here, I might be in a world of trouble. That's a lot of noise coming in the background. I apologize for that.
I apologize for my actions. I wasn't feeling like myself.
More loud
earlier.
noises. Yay.
I regrettably skipped my medication recently.
Oh. Regrettably, huh?
The medication excuse.
Yeah. What about it? Huh? Huh?
I'll play along. Were you hallucinating then?
I could have been. You don't know that. Maybe.
No, sir. Not exactly.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the plant monster that comes into my dreams and takes away my candy. Oh yeah, so rude, so cool. I need to come up with something and quickly, or not. I'm not gonna get out of here anytime soon.
See, I recently had an altercation with a coworker about a guy we both like.
You know what? That's a fair enough argument. You know, technically that's true, sort of. The detective rolls his eyes at me.
Go on.
I guess I was a little upset about our fight, and Really, we're actually quite good friends, so... I think a combination of that and missing my medication caused me to get a little too upset and say some things I don't really mean.
I mean, you did kind of mean them, but fair enough, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And how do I know you're not dangerous?
I'm just carrying a couple of knives, a couple of slingshots, a couple of kukris, and a cane sword. Not dangerous at all, you know. It's not like I'm carrying a gun around.
Are you carrying any weapons, Miss Kurosawa?
I am the weapon. Haha.
Weapons? No, of course not.
I see. Well, you're going to have to permit me to search your belongings.
He's gonna find the books. Oh no.
You understand that I can't allow you to leave until I have established that you're not a threat, right?
There's so many noises going on right now. There's the ambulance that's beeping in the background, and then there's kitchen noises. I'm so sorry. The detective lurches forward and roughly grabs my handbag.
Hey!
Hey! He didn't even ask for confirmation. He just went for it. Wow. He tears it open and rummages around inside. I'm somewhat relieved that I'm traveling lightly today. I even left the 2 books I'm reading at home. Oh, great. That's awesome. He finds nothing of interest in the bag, save for one thing. My phone. He taps the screen and toggles the power button, and smacks the phone against his open palm.
Is this broken?
I realize that the last drop of battery power must have finally drained. I'm probably lucky for the fact. If he found certain things on my phone, I might be in trouble. It's not like I keep corpse photos on there. That's what my collection of burner phones is for. But there are certain things that would be incriminating if they fell into his hands. My noise chat log with Kojiro, for starters. And then there are those those images of Aoi and Tomoe, and that famous singer that had her phone hacked and her private photos uploaded to the net. Aoi knows that I have her photos. She's okay with it. Tomoe doesn't really know about hers. That would be hard to explain. The singer, on the other hand, was part of a big scandal a few months ago. Probably half of Japan has seen her photos, while they hear the large banging noises happening in the background. Still, I'd rather keep my personal matters completely private. I don't want this butthole looking into my affairs.
The battery is dead, sir.
Where is your charger then?
Funny you ask, you know.
I don't have one with me.
He grunts and throws a phone to me, and I barely manage to catch it with my brittle, skeletal, clumsy fingers.
Wait here. I need to make a call.
Run for it! He leaves the room unceremoniously, and I hear the scraping shriek of a steel deadbolt locking the formidable door behind me and him. I breathe out and try to calm my nerves. I look down at the phone in my hand and see my mirror image counterpart peering at me in the black reflection. I don't look as good as I normally do. My makeup is smudged, which is strangely becoming more and more common for me. Hey, smudged makeup is all part of the coolness nowadays, you know? If you want to be cool, you'll wear smudged makeup. I think I've gained some weight. My gaunt face seems fuller, somehow, and my prominent cheekbones are softer. The more you starve yourself, the more your body prepares to hold nutrients so it can survive on them longer. So, you know, yeah, that's sort of what happens, you know? This girl is staring back at me. She's not wholly familiar. Is this Noriko Kurosawa? Is this Corpse Girl? I look like some aberration, some sickening concoction of myself and some person I don't fully recognize. I don't understand how I could have gained weight. I've been eating less. Maybe the canned coffee I consume religiously contains more calories than I realize. I'll need to cut down immediately. A sour taste rolls around in my tongue, and I swallow it reluctantly. I feel ill at the sight of myself. The steel door swings open and Fujikawa stomps in like an angry toddler.
Well, the precinct claims you don't have a prior record, Miss Kurosawa.
Thank you. I like to keep my records clean. I mean, what? No, I have no records at all. Yeah.
That's good news for you, I'm sure. But it's a fucking pain in the ass for me.
Hey, I'm sure you like that. Hey. I flinch at his apparent anger and recoil slightly in my chair.
You're free to go. However, I'll remember you. Another incident like this, and I'll have you in for a psychological assessment faster than you can blink.
Blink, 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 blink. Ha ha! I beat your system. I can do nothing but nod as a wave of relief washes over me.
Get your things and get out of here. Oh, for the love of God, go eat something. You look like a starving child.
I am a starving child. Thank you very much. Fujikawa spins on his heels with force and once again leaves me sitting on my throne. Sitting alone. I don't know where throne came from. I take a minute to collect my thoughts before picking up my belongings and shoving them into my handbag. As I leave the security office, I spot Kenji standing outside the door. He bows his head meekly.
Take care, Noriko.
I will, maybe. Who knows? I can't promise anything. I might be jumping off windows. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't lift his head as I walk away. Ah, very respectful person. That's really cool. Oh, hello there. Hi. Smudgy makeup. Scent of Kansei. So much for a stoic, unflinching Noriko. Remember, stoic, unflinching Noriko? This is her. Weak of flesh and weak of will. Weak, weak, weak. Noriko can't control her emotions. Noriko can't face the world outside without the help of peppy pink pills. Noriko, Noriko, Noriko. She keeps calling herself that. I keep calling myself that. But I'm more than that. More than her. I'm Corpse Girl. I'm bigger than the frail body before me. What do my looks matter in the grand scheme of things? What does my ego matter? I want to be beautiful, thin, gorgeous. Kojiro called me gorgeous. It made me feel good. But that doesn't matter. None of it matters. Corpse Girl matters. She will succeed and the world will continue to spin. I need to gain weight. Or lose weight. I need to look like Aoi with her small frame and cute features, and the bust that it's too hard to look away from. I need to look like Tomoe with her fuller figure, her obscene fashion sense, and those oddly beautiful eyes that she doesn't deserve. I need to look like Yuriko, with her bad haircut, terrible piercings, and trashy clothes. I need to look like my mother, who is just like me and Yuriko, combined with the vacant eyes that used to be sparkling and clear, but now just glaze over whenever you try to talk to her. I need to look like Noriko with her dark hair and with her intense gaze, and her healthy, acceptable frame. I don't need to look like this skeleton, this living corpse. I don't need to look like the physical embodiment of hunger and longing and lust and fear and stress and anxiety and uncertainty and ambition and exhaustion.
Fuck you.
I curse at the mirror and spit on my own reflection.
Fuck you.
I clench my fists until the nails dig and tear and pierce my flesh, letting blood trickle between my knuckles and drip down onto the carpet.
I don't want to be you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you.
But I am you. I am Corpse Girl. It's what I've always wanted. It's that sense of belonging that I've always sought. It's that feeling of home that I reclaimed after home was lost. After Mother moved and Yuriko got put on ice, and after I found this apartment that felt so strange at first. This is who I am.
I love your hair. Your eyes. I love you. Don't ever leave me. Don't leave.
I raise 2 fingers to my mouth and kiss them gently. Then press them against the mirror.
I love you. Don't ever change.
Okay. That was intense. Okay. To my absolute delight, I woke up this morning feeling really refreshed. I was worried that my temporary incarceration at the mall would continue to stress me out today. Thankfully, my fears were unfounded. I spent the early morning cleaning up my room. I had to use some elbow grease to get a few specks of blood out of the carpet, and to clean a bit of lipstick off my mirror. I even took my medication with a tall glass of water, and I didn't skip the pills I don't like this time. It'll be sometime before I feel stable, maybe even a few weeks. But the fact that I'm already taking steps forward has done wonders for my mood. Today's a day to stay inside and work on me. I can't have another incident like yesterday. I can't break down in public and put myself at risk. I can't break down at home again and feed on my insecurities and anxieties. I need to be strong. For Corpse Girl. For me. With my room now clean, I decided to spend a little time tidying up the rest of my apartment. As I work, I make myself a new mental checklist of commitments. Noriko's promise list, if you will. Commitment number 1. I'm not going to lose my shit if a victim doesn't meet their demise. Just because that twin woman didn't kill herself doesn't mean I'm a failure. I had 3 successes before her, and I'll have more successes again. I just need to try harder, work harder, refine my methods, and keep moving forward. And I'm not at a dead end yet. I have a trick up my sleeve, after all. Kojiro's connection to the morgue may very well be the ace I need to win. Commitment number 2, I'm going to improve myself. I won't say that I'll fix myself. I'm not broken. Not yet. I'm not going to improve. I'll keep up with the medication. I'll keep up with my social life. That means keeping in touch with the few friends I have. Aoi, Shinya, and even Tomoe. I'm going to eat a little more, not much more, because I want to stay slim, but enough to give me more energy, more motivation. I don't want to be weak anymore. Commitment number 3, the last one. I'm going to get over Aoi. I love her. I've loved her since high school. In those days, she's always stood by me. My insecurities and anxieties never pushed her away. She knew what I was going through, what I still go through, and she could relate to me. She has her own compulsions and anxieties to deal with, so I can't lean on her like I used to. Instead, it's my turn to help her out. But I will move on from obsessing over her. She isn't ready for a relationship, and she explained all the reasons why and when she rejected me a long time ago. Clinging to the hope that one day we'll be together isn't good for my current state. I need to be moving on, moving forward. I need to let go. She is and always will be my dearest friend, and I'll always love her, but I will let her remain as simply my friend, and I will find someone else to call a lover. The last commitment really makes me feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Instead of obsessing over Aoi, spending countless nights lying in bed looking at her photos, thinking about her at odd hours of the day, instead of all that, I'll be able to move on. Even if it takes some time, I'll find someone who wants to be with me. There are plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. Or plenty of cactus in the desert, you know. I can't say there's anyone in particular I have my eye on just yet. My social circle is pretty limited after all. Shinya isn't a guy Shinya is a guy I'm simply not interested in. There's no spark there, and there never will be. Tomoe is as irritating as I find her, is oddly alluring to me. I don't like her clothes, her makeup, or the whole aesthetic she has built for herself, but some part of me would like to spend a passionate night with her. Oh. Then there's Kojiro, that weird, awkward, strange alien creature that I just can't wrap my head around. He said I'm gorgeous, he really said that, but he's too weird. I feel like he's the kind of guy that would stalk you and stab you if you ever broke up with him. You're one to speak. For now, I can't think of anyone I would seriously pursue, but I'll give it some time. I have all the time in the world. I find myself smiling as I finish tidying up the apartment. Having a nice clean place to live really does help to lift the spirits. Unfortunately, I still haven't managed to get rid of that lingering scent of mold that always wafts around. It's a musty odor that seems to be ingrained in every wall, in the very walls of the apartment building, for at least as long as I've lived here. Some bleach and some hot water, and you're set to get rid of that mold. Trust me. And some vinegar. Vinegar also helps. I know it's not coming from my apartment because it's pretty easy to smell from downstairs. Okay, never mind. Just dump bleach everywhere in the apartment building. As far as I can tell, my place is completely mold-free. I might not be the best at cleaning, but if nothing else, I keep disgusting mold out of my home. So the occasional odor aside, my place is clean and cozy now. I lay down on the couch and stretch my body, letting my taut muscles stiffen and then relax. Gotta get your exercise in sometimes, you know? You just gotta do it. The day is still early, and it feels good to have all my chores already complete. The icing on the cake is the fact that Corpse Girl has 2 new requests sitting patiently in her inbox. I logged in earlier and saw them, but decided to sort out my cleaning first. Now I can reward myself by spending the rest of the day working on new requests. I can hardly contain my excitement at the prospect. 2 requests to work on is better than I could hope for, and I'm sure at least one of these new victims will fall. My positive attitude will go a long way to ensuring my success this time. And forcing yourself to be positive isn't always the best thing. Just saying. Unable to restrain myself anymore, I snatch up my laptop from its charging point next to the couch. I flip open the lid and gaze at the photos that I downloaded earlier. My 2 new victims. Fresh blood. Uh-oh. Saitama. One Punch Man. Oh no. One Punch Man versus Death Note. Who wins? The first is an older male, maybe in his 50s, typical businessman type. He might as well be a clone of every other mode script man you see in the subway, at the supermarket, on TV. If I had to guess, I'd take a leap and say his miserable wife wants him out of the picture. Maybe she's unhappy with her finances. Not fiancé, as my eyes read that as. Or she's having an affair. Or she's just tired of his clone face and his clone personality. Oh, he's a Star Wars clone. Oh no. Regardless, someone wants his unremarkable man removed From the face of it, from the face of this unremarkable world, I can't speak properly. Yay! The second victim is much more interesting. Okay. Two things struck me as noteworthy about this photo. Firstly, the cleavage, of course. Oh, you can't miss the cleave. You can't miss the cleavage there. Yeah, that's the yeah. Secondly, the image is a photograph of a photograph. Somebody has snapped a picture of an actual physical photo and uploaded it to the site. The photograph is in good condition, as though its owner values it above all else. A signature is scribbled across it in white ink. It's an autograph photo of someone who is perhaps moderately famous. I don't recognize the woman in question, and the signature is such a mess that I can't make out even a single kanji in her name. That's probably because it's not a signature, it's just a heart and a smiley face. Very boring. Regardless, I would be willing to bet that a disgruntled fan is requesting her death. If she's an idol or a singer or an actor, it wouldn't be unheard of for something like this to happen. A fanboy gets to meet her a few times, they shake hands at events or whatever, he asks her out, and she politely declines. And then the obsession begins. If the fanboy can't have her, no one can have her. Kill her! Kill her! Well, that's the theory I slowly piece together as I examine some of the finer details of the photo. The reason behind the request doesn't matter. They never matter. I'll kill them all the same. I'm going to work on the woman's photo first. I'll timestamp her photo with tomorrow's date and send it to her this afternoon. Wait, how did the fan get to know her number? That's very concerning and very creepy. Okay. That should give her about 24 hours to give up on life and light herself on fire. That's a dream, isn't that? Maybe I'll do the same with the businessman. I'll give him a timestamp set 24 hours from when I send the photo. It will be kind of fun to schedule 2 deaths to occur around the same time. It will make tomorrow a very exciting day. With my goal set, I load up into the database of the deceased and get to work. Yay, I get to work. Woohoo. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to not end the video right now because it's evening. I'm curious what's going to happen now. So, okay. I'm rather proud of myself today. During my morning routine, I made sure to take my medication in the correct doses, and I even washed it down with water. Hey, nice. It didn't even interfere with my strict schedule. I still managed to catch the usual train. I got to the convenience store at the usual time, and I arrived at the office without a hitch. If I can keep up this dedication, this commitment to improving myself, I know I can be stronger than ever, strong enough to fulfill Corpse Girl's ambitions. I greeted both Shinya and Tomoe when I came to the office, and he even made small talk for a few minutes. Since the day has nearly ended now, I'm gonna make an effort to chat with them before I head home. Being social will help me get through this, and that's what Aoi used to tell me anyway. At least before she stopped being social herself. It's about 5:45 p.m. and although both my latest victims should have killed themselves by now, I don't feel a need to obsessively check for the obituaries. I have a news alert set on my phone. Of course, if it uncovers anything, I'll be notified. But even if it doesn't, I won't stress out. I'm playing it cool. Cool, stoic, unflinching, Noriko. The drone in the office always reaches its nadir at this time in the evening. It's actually quite pleasant to sit in a quiet environment and feel a soft breeze of the air conditioner against my skin. I like to take this time to slowly pack away my things and get ready for the journey home. As I take off my headphones and stretch my arms, Tomoe approaches me with a spring in her step.
Yo, what up, slut?
Yo! Slut? About a week ago, I would have taken Tomoe's greeting as an insult. Now that I know her a little better, I can tell she's actually just being affectionate. Despite any differences we might have once had, I can't word. She really seems to have warmed up to me lately.
Hello. How did your day go?
Pleasantly. I'd burned some people alive, just,
Same old. What about you?
I had a breakdown, I took medication, and then drank water, and yeah, everything's great. I now have my inner demons in control, and I'm gonna burn someone alive, so yeah, completely normal. I pressed the wrong button.
It went well. Thanks.
Good to hear. Shinya and I are supposed to go out tonight, but
What's wrong?
hasn't he seemed, kind of off today?
He has, but I don't notice because, he's not my senpai, and I only noticed senpai. I don't know where I was going with that again. I'm sorry.
He barely looked me in the eye.
Oh no.
Really? I spoke to him this morning. He seemed okay.
Oh no, not again, Shinya.
You don't reckon he's seen another woman, do ya?
I think another woman is seeing him, rather.
Another woman?
Some fragments of a memory, some glimpse of a murky recollection, flutters around the corners of my mind, just out of reach. Shinya and another woman. Something on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite formulate my thoughts.
Shinya isn't the type to cheat, though, so I don't know.
Cheating? No, Shinya wouldn't do that. He wasn't so nervous when he spoke to me about being pressured into sex. Oh, that's it! The memory that was flitting around the edges of my consciousness has come into the light. Shinya spoke to me, hypothetically, about being pressured into sex. He said that Tomoe wasn't the one pressuring him, so who was he talking about? Is this something I should talk to Tomoe about? If Shinya really is having a hard time and acting differently around Tomoe, then the relationship could really be in trouble. But is it even my place to say anything? Shinya spoke to me in confidence. He's my friend. But Tomoe is a friend too, and she seems genuinely worried about him. I take a deep breath. This is just office drama, like usual. Noriko would normally just reject it all and ignore these people, so she wouldn't give it a second thought. But that's unhealthy, anxious, scared, weak Noriko. I don't want to be that girl anymore. I can be more than that. I'm improving day by day, and part of that improvement involves the ambulance noises again coming by. Being more social. It's good for me, right? I suppose, but also remember to recharge your social batteries. That's also important to do. Shinya and Tomoe are my friends, and people want their friends to be happy. That's normal. That's normal, right? I think so. Therefore, I want them to be happy. Together. I swallow hard and speak my mind.
Tomoe, I think that Shinya may be involved with another woman.
What? Are you serious?
No. Maybe.
Listen though, it's not exactly how it sounds. He came to me a little while ago and asked what to do if someone pressured him into sex. I know that you're not the one he was referring to, so I think he may be in trouble. I think someone else might be forcing him to do something he doesn't want to do.
And I hope we can help him.
What the fuck? He spoke to you about it, but not me?
I mean, you are just started dating. I mean, come on. I've known him for like his whole
He
life.
seemed really depressed about it. I think he wanted to resolve the situation without having to worry you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but who the hell is trying to seduce him?
I don't think they're trying to seduce him.
I'm afraid I have no clue about that. Sorry.
Or do you? I think it's Ida. What do you guys think? Do you think it's Ida or do you think it's someone else? I think it's Ida probably. Maybe.
Okay, that's fine.
Could be Aoi, but
Thanks
no,
for
I think it's
telling me
Ida.
this anyway.
It's definitely
Obviously,
Ida,
know
I guess.
something's
It's
up with
Ida.
him. I'm gonna speak to him. I'll make him cough up what's what.
Okay.
Are you
good.
sure that's the best thing to do?
Yeah, cause I'll let him know that I'll take care of everything. If some bitch is putting the moves on my Shinya, I'll smack him into the ground.
Yeah, funny you say that. It's almost like you've done that before.
Of course. I don't know why I ever doubted you.
Yeah, uh-huh. Tomoe grins despite her obvious frustration and gives me a thumbs up.
Thanks, gang. I'll keep you updated.
Alright, you too. Like, so cool.
Okay. Good luck.
I hate myself so much. She spins on her heels and leaves me behind. I think I did the right thing. Surely Tomoe will go to the bottom of the situation. I watched as she wanders to Shina's desk. They exchange a few words and I can't hear from my position. Tomoe then leaves and Shina sluggishly lowers his head to rest against the desk. Now that Tomoe has left the office, only a handful of stragglers remain on this floor. Myself, and Shinya included. I find myself watching Shinya for more than a few minutes. He doesn't seem to notice that my gaze is locked on him. Well, his head's on his desk. How would he notice? A few more of my coworkers take their leave and an eerie quiet descends over the empty office floor. I remain in my chair, staring intently at Shinya's distraught face. We're the only ones here. Hide under the desk and watch out for whoever comes after Shinya. That's what all the people in the movies do, right? He doesn't know, she doesn't show any signs of moving. It's kind of unnerving to see him like this. It's not like he's the peppiest or most energetic person I've met, but to see him so drained and motionless makes me feel uncomfortable. I owe it to my newest convictions to go and talk to Shinya. More than that, I owe it to him. I find myself striding towards his desk before my mind even registers that I'm moving.
Hey.
I'm slightly startled when he immediately looks up to me. The sudden movement is reminiscent of a corpse springing to life in a B-grade zombie film.
Oh, Noriko.
That's my name!
Not feeling well?
Not really. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be here if I'm unwell. I didn't mean to worry you.
Don't sweat it.
I'll, take my leave then.
If he leaves now, I won't feel like I've done anything to help him. As awkward as it to feel as it is to pry into his personal affairs, I need to dig deeper if I'm going to try and help him feel better. But what should I even say? Alright, I'm gonna save right there, and I'm actually gonna end it over here because I think it's a good place to end it because this episode has been very intense and I don't want to go on for too long. So yeah, that's all video, and I think this episode really does show that in an obvious but good way that, story-wise at least, that it is important to take care of yourself and to not worry about others. And I do relate to how it is to, you know, the whole mirror thing that just happened, and it really sucks. And know that you're not alone. You know, in these kind of situations, it's good to be around people, talk to people and stuff. And it does really depict what Noriko is going through in a very good way, that how feeling so angry about yourself can cause such situations, and it can cause different kind of things that you do that you might not remember because, you know, you might not just have the energy to, and those kind of things. And yeah, it really sucks. It's horrible that people have to go through those kind of things. And yeah, just know that you guys are awesome and worth it, and they're never alone. You always have someone to talk to. And yeah, damn, that was a very intense episode. I'm sorry, I can't collect my thoughts properly. Yeah, I gotta get better at that. Probably, yeah. Anyways, that being said, I'm gonna end the video here, because I think we've gone for quite a bit now. And I wanted to keep this relatively short, even though I went for much longer than I thought I would, but still, hey, that's cool. Yeah, no, I just wanted to say thank you guys again, and do know that you're not alone. You guys are all amazing. I just wanted to make sure that it's saved again. I did, nice, okay. And, yeah. You guys are just great. And I'm just getting more curious and curious about the game. I hope you get to know more about Noriko's past, because there's some things in the past of Noriko that made her like this. Her sister and mother both are not that good right now, apparently, so who knows, maybe we'll get a prequel, or maybe we'll find out more in the story. That being said, if you want to know more about the whole game, then there are more episodes to watch, if you guys want to. And yeah, the whole thing again, you're not alone, just know that you guys are all amazing, despite who you are, whether you're a guy, girl, in between, or anyone. You're perfect the way you are. If you want to work on yourself, do it in a healthy way, because you deserve that. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. There'll be a cool video tomorrow, so look out for that. And take care. And goodbye. I didn't say the normal bye I usually do. Crap. Goodbye.